My name is Toni and I live in Slovenia. That's a small country in Central Europe. In a country where live just about 2 million people, not more. And out of these 2 million people, we have just about 1,500 evangelical Christians. Majority are nihilists, people who would just say, maybe there is God, maybe there is no God, but I don't care. I have a nice life and that's it. And they would say, yes, if that Jesus works for you, I'm happy for you, but just don't bother my life with it. Even Catholic churches are empty, more or less. And God called us to move in the town called Kuchevje, where there wasn't any kind of evangelical churches at all. Never in history. There were Catholics here, and majority of population were actually atheists. When we moved here, I was then 26. There were no believers, no friends, nobody we knew. Basically, we came here with no support. So it was really tough time. What we did is actually we were in initiative and we invited people to come over, to have dinner with us, to join together, playing with their kids, playing with our kids, have maybe sometimes trip together. We use a lot of outreaches here in Kuchevje that people would know Jesus. But from the practice, nearly all came to Jesus just because personal sharing Christ. Eating together, laughing together, talking together, and because of personal testimony, how God is working in us and how blessed we are, how blessed our lives are, even in the struggles, even in trials, how blessed our lives are because having Jesus in our life. And nearly all of them just came to church through relationships. But in a fifth year, there was first group of people who got born again, started to belong of our small house group. God just called more people and they got saved. They loved Jesus. And then we started a church. We started with church services. As church grew, and as people who knew Jesus, they just loved him so much that they shared Jesus around. And then after side time, we decided to do a church plant. I just feel that every town in Slovenia needs a church. My heart is that those who are born again, including me, would just know deeper Jesus all the time and would just know his word deep. One part of my heart, just knowing Jesus and knowing his word deeper. And the other part of my heart is just to share Jesus, that people could get born again, saved, that they would just live with Jesus here in this life, have this marvelous life with Jesus, and then all eternity spending with him and not on the other side. That's my deep desire, and this is what I feel called. Europe, unfortunately, is spiritually dying, and we are very sad when we see it. And God is using Global Fellowship in a mighty way with planting new churches. So we invite you to be part of what God is doing here in Europe. You can be part with encouragement and you can be part with financial support. We want to give all of our time, all of our energy to ministry, to sharing the gospel, to preach the gospel, and we invite you in this story, new story that God is rewriting here in Europe.